We are just off the shores of Lake Erie in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, as we get set for football here at the always rockin' Cleveland Browns Stadium. But today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. Two big-time rivals battle to start the year. The Bengals and Browns underway in Week 1. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw right away is Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
From the 25, here's second down and 3. Here's Watson, option left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he takes this one down and he's all the way to the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off Week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Now the NFL's third leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Brings up second and 10 at the Bengals' 30-yard line. Now Watson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. They'll give him 4 yards there. Third and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Returnable for Grant. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Browns will take over first and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all. All right, a little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
On first down, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, Watson. Being chased out left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Burrow. And fights him off. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there
3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. We give the tackle to Anthony Walker. 2nd and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, what a start to the season here. Cincinnati and Cleveland, AFC North rivals, Ohio rivals. I don't know what to make of this division. It feels like anyone could win it, including these Browns.
And you're right about that. And how historic would that be if Cleveland did rise up and take the division? So far, since we've gone to this format, they have not won the division title. They're eager, they're excited, and they believe that this could be their year.
The tight end in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Burrow will throw. And that is incomplete here.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter if it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field, thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least,
it's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Touchdown! David Njoku from 19 yards away. And the Browns on now to add the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. Jones hit and the ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, the ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
That's caught, Andre Yoshivas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Back to Mixon on second down. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
11 MP. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
If for some reason you doubted Chase's elite ability, how about this? Missed 5 games last season, still reached 1,000 yards and made the Pro Bowl. His name always at the forefront of the game's greatest playmakers.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. Again, it's Mixon. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here we go.
3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Mixon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. McPherson's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 17-3.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Once again, they run with Mixon. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go.
11
empty tank.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Able to find Higgins.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First down, Bengals.
Now Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A handoff running left. Mixon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Evans. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Off of play action, it's Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. Moore, the man in motion. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Watson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they've got to face a big 3rd down.
Watson now to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Hopkins' kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Burrow on play action. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mixing up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start. It ends up falling incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Burrow looking to pass. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It was Myles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Yeah, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, running, and pound away and try to finish off the game.
27 yards there, a first down. Back to throw, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 30 yards. And the Browns are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running
running it with their receiver, Cooper. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, 59! 24!
To throw is Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Watson. That's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He will find his man Chase complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Jamar Chase. Out of bounds at the 45-yard
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT.
Here's a give to Mixon. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, you got to snap.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Well, when caught along the sideline, did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there. come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Watson off play action.
He'll fire deep, looking for more. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The Browns send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Now Brown. Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Looking deep here for Chase.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Connecting on the out route here with Higgins.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Burrow on 1st down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Burrow will throw.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Burrow going for it on 4th. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they're going to speed things up here. To the air again, Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And Watson's going to throw it here. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland 1st.
Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Faking the give. Now Watson. Man open. It's Goodwin. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. Touchdown, Browns. Elijah Moore, 27 yards. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That will leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
11. Hey, gotta go.
Now it's Burrow. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new